Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cats, dogs, mices, mice, frogs, bats, every animal on the animal kingdom, welcome to the Turnbuckle Lounge as we present to you by Full Sport Press Podcast. This is 808s and Chair Shots. I am one of your hosts, Neek, aka Hurricane Gang, number two in the nation. Feels good now. But joining me today, it is American Dad, Rico Benoit, the negative one, James, the CEO of the Break a Wish Foundation, Miss Andrea, and the delusional one, Jeff. How you doing, Jeff?
I'm not talking about college football if you're trying to get me to talk college football. I'm not doing it.
Too late.
Until Mike Norvell gets fired. And I don't got
I like that guy. Keep him.
Nah, he got to go. If James Franklin has to go, Mike Norvell has to go.
Wait a minute. How much is that contract to pay out?
Almost 50 mil.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, give him the bag.
He'll be just fine. I'm not wishing a man losing his job getting an hourly wage. This man gonna get $50 million to lose his job, and it's okay. He should lose his job.
But thank you all for listening, watching, and following, as well telling your friends about us. If you want to know more about us, follow us on all social media outlets. On Twitter and TikTok, we're better known as 808s and 808s, Chair Shots, no and. But on Facebook and IG, we are known as 808s and Chair Shots because there's no character limit on there, but the other two, there is. So, how's everybody doing other than Jeff being delusional?
I'm good. Can't complain.
I can't say it because I don't want YouTube to flag the show, but I can do it.
Too late.
Sign language. Wow.
Sign language. ASL. But we're not here to talk about me and how the Hurricanes are doing, or how off the record the people were thinking I was going to troll Jeff today, but I'm not. As you can see, I'm wearing my Grizzlies attire. I am not trolling Jeff today.
Yeah,
Today.
On
camera.
Group chat been tearing me up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's been a good day. It's been good. But
even
back to the wrestling.
Rico involved in the foolishness, though. That was crazy.
Hey, Rico's fault. I didn't. Hey.
It was fun. I just seen something funny, man. I ain't mean no harm.
But let's get to the wrestling. Let's start off with wrestling at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Jesus Christ.
On a Saturday. And that is Crown Jewel Perth that just went down in Australia. So, thoughts, highlights. Let's start with Rico.
I think this is one of the beautiful things of the Netflix partnership, man, that they're not confined to I guess we're streaming in general because they did this on Peacock. When you're in another country, you should do the show at their time zone. We should be able to watch it at their time zone. Me, myself, I'm an early bird, so, hey, it didn't bother me at all. I'm used to getting up at 6 a.m., so I'm here for it. The show overall was solid. It was a solid show. Cena Styles was most definitely the highlight. That match cooked. And probably one of the best matches I've seen in a long, long time. Seth winning was right. I'm sick of Homelander constantly winning, man. Get Homelander out of here. I actually forget that Liv Morgan was the women's Crown Jewel champion. So since she was hurt, I was wondering, man, why they ain't talking about who won it? Stephanie I feel like was the rightful winner. I feel like Tiffany Time should be coming to an end soon. The women's tag match was great. What's her name? Rhea Ripley, big hometown star. So that was a good match. And Bronson Reed beating Roman Reigns. I can't say I was shocked. I'm shocked that he beat him clean like that. Like it wasn't too much tomfoolery, and he beat him. But hey, man, it was a good show for me. I felt good, man. 8 a.m., 7 a.m. my time. It didn't bother me at all, man. I need more of it, actually.
James, what you got?
Overall, the show was pretty good. I feel like the women's tag match could have really started the PLE because, I just felt like could have started. Bronson winning, I'm not surprised. I was hoping he won, which he did. Seth winning made sense. What else? Hey, what else happened tonight? Oh, Tiffany, that day, because like it was way too early. But Tiffany and Stephanie, I knew Tiffany wasn't gonna win. So and AJ and Cena, of course, yeah, that was a good match. It was a good match. I'm not gonna hate on it.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
You're not gonna hate on that.
No,
This time.
This
it was
time.
good.
This
That was
time,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, this time. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do. But why they didn't bring up Benoit's name on that list though? When they
Hey,
was changing
man.
rules.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, here you go.
Hey, you
I'm
seen
just
it?
saying. I'm just saying.
You seen it, nigga.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So you think they should have brought him up?
I mean, they did his move. Yeah, go ahead, get that man his. I ain't gonna say honorable mention. Yeah, get that man his mention.
So how you think they would have to handle that after bringing him up?
Hey, look, they can
Keep it
handle it.
pushing.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. They can handle it. They can handle it.
They brush
Keep it
past
moving.
everything else.
Right, exactly.
I'm just
keep it moving.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Nah, keep it
It was like
moving.
a silent homage.
The crowd was even shook. They didn't know what to do.
They didn't know what to do.
But yeah, like just keep it pushing, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Crowd is sitting like, what we gonna do? Keep it going.
Yeah,
I
that
would've
crowd
been the
kind
same
of
way.
was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Jeffrey,
What up, dog?
thoughts?
Love Cena Styles. Roman losing clean to Brunson Reed caught me off guard. Not mad at it though. I thought the after match conversation in the ring between him and the Usos, the I don't want to see y'all till Christmas, that was classic.
That's Roman classic.
Yeah, but it was good though. It was good. I mean, this feels like a planned show to me. My only question is, so did Brock and Cena just not happen? Is Brock just gone again? Like we just don't have to worry about him for the time being. That's, I guess so. But all in all, the show was great. Cena and the AJ announced the entrance and the announcing. That was dope. That was really fire. So that's probably my highlights. The Roman in the ring after his match, and then AJ getting the full superstar because he's about to retire as well. Treatment, that was dope. Really dope.
Andrea, what about you?
Everybody pretty much went over everything so far. I will have to say that John Cena versus AJ Styles was the match of the night. Dare I say it's probably not even dare I say it. It was the best match of his retirement tour so far, I believe.
It's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think, well, as far as AJ Styles and Seth Rollins, their attire, I do appreciate the callbacks to previous eras. I do like that. I got a question because it was a street fight, yes, but before Bronson got the pin, didn't one of the Usos spear Roman on accident? Like, is that considered clean?
It's not, but yeah, he got the 1, 2, 3. How about that?
Yeah, I mean that's what counts ultimately. Yeah. But I was shocked how it happened, but I'm glad it happened because you're supposed to be building the next stars anyway. Bronson Reed clearly is one of them, beating Roman Reigns, and like you still have a story there. So I think that was a good call. Same thing, I agree with Rico on Seth Rollins winning. You have a story there, and like Seth needed the win, Cody didn't, and so now you got a story with Seth, you got a story with Cody. They can both go their separate ways and still Like nobody's just buried or off the show. Like everybody's got something to do. But yeah.
Can
my thoughts.
Can I ask a Cody question?
Go ahead.
Let me make sure I say this right.
I think I know what you're gonna ask.
Yeah, it's about that time, right? They had that conversation about this Cody as the head guy thing, right? This isn't working, is it?
Mm-mm.
It isn't working. Like, am I the only one who feels like that? Like, he may not be the guy.
He's not.
Yes. Like, he looks the part. He presents as the part. He gets the reactions. But, man, he hasn't had a story or anything to me. This is just me, personally. Since he beat Roman back in 40, I can't recall anything that I'm just like blown away by. And I could be tripping, but is it just me?
It's not just you.
It's not.
It's not you at all. A lot of people feel the same way that you do. I don't know what happened, but the ball is severely dropped on him.
I feel like he got the belt, and it was just give him the belt and go with it.
Right.
But story, man, you got to have a story, bro. Because he's not. I mean, as good a wrestler as he is, he's not a 5-star flippity flop guy, and then he's also not like Cena good, where Cena could just pull some stuff out his hat and make it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just as him being the head guy, this ain't been working.
And you know what's funny that you brought this up? Because we talked about this shortly after he won the title earlier this year.
Yep.
Because we were like, well, where does he go from here? Remember? Because back then there was a bunch of people who were injured. There was a whole bunch of moving parts, and like he didn't have anything to do. Yeah. Now those parts are seemingly back in place because he could have had something with Drew McIntyre. We see how that went. We done had Randy Orton eyeing it for who knows how long at this point. Yeah. Nobody's pulling the trigger there.
Forever.
They wasted LA Knight's time. Roman Reigns, keep them apart for a little while.
Yeah.
For forever, really. I don't want to see that no more. But yeah, like there's nothing really. Like I think
Obafemi.
Dude, I don't trust Triple H with Obafemi right now.
Take out.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
I don't trust Triple H.
I feel like too early, but nah, Cody has not been that guy since he won that belt. Even before he won it, after he won it or during the time he won it, like I said, he was getting beat up week in and week out. Drew kicking his head through the announce table 3 weeks in a row. Mm-hmm. Kevin Owens beating him up in the parking lot. Rock putting belt to ass on him. Like, he just, as a babyface champion, he's been getting whooped a lot. Mm-hmm. And that makes me appreciate Cena's time as champion, because I've never seen Cena get beat up like that, except when the Nexus jumped him. That's it. Other than that, Cena wasn't getting beat up week in and week out as a champion.
He went back to the Nexus. That's crazy. Now, it's tough. It's tough being a good guy champ in this day and age. I get it. Because I wasn't the biggest fan of Cena, his run either, but you can at least give me something that's worth my time. I feel like with Cody, is as hot as he is as far as popularity, we need a few. We need his like, I guess it's Roman, but you keep it like Andrew said, keep them away from each other right now. He needs a rival. Like,
where's Brock?
Where is Brock?
Like Brock is the perfect opponent right now.
Yeah.
Like he has nuclear. Well, is it nuclear heat?
No, I don't think it's nuclear. It ain't nuclear.
He still get cheered.
But Brock would make sense though. Like, that's a super fight. You can make that, and it's a super fight. That sell out any day of the week.
But didn't that happen already?
Yeah, so didn't they fight before?
Not for the title.
I don't think it's for the title. Yeah, it wasn't for the title.
It was just like a one-off.
I'm talking about making a thing, making it full. Let Brock attack. All Brock got to do is show up at F5 and for no reason to point to the belt, and we off to the races. That's all Brock got to do. We off to the races.
Okay, so with that being said, is Cody just gonna come out maybe every other week, cut a promo, and Brock is just gonna show up probably just around the same time, just beating him up? Because again, Cody with these defenses and the challenger, he just come out, cut a promo. You ready to fight Brock? Come fight me. And he stands in the ring and get interrupted or something. Is that what we're gonna see from that?
You can do that, or you can get real jiggy with it, and because Paul Heyman already introduced Brock at the last thing, somehow have Paul Heyman get back in Brock's good graces, and then have Paul Heyman cutting promos against Cody when Brock's not there. Come on, man.
Question. I'm sure we're gonna get to it later in the show. I don't want to jump the gun or nothing.
Let's do
But
it.
do you think, considering what happened at the end of Raw this morning, do you think Brock joins that faction, or is he still on his own and he's like, he still has Paul, but he's separate from the Bronzes?
Separate.
You gotta keep
Bronze.
Bronson. You gotta keep Bronson.
I don't feel like Brock is on his own.
Yeah, and I think
You don't really need henchmen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the story could be Paul trying to get back into his good graces, and he just keeps shunning him. And then shit. We talk about Brock and Cody, but think about Brock and Braun Breaker.
Ooh.
Think about
Ooh.
that. Like think about Brock and Bronson Reed. Like, and you trying to get them back. You know what I mean? That's a story. Like that's interesting.
And that helps you build new stars.
Speaking of,
They should
I feel
probably-
like they're gonna get a third guy. I got a prediction of the new third guy for the group.
Who?
Let's hold that. Let's go on. Let's go on.
Okay.
Raw. Let's go-
Okay.
We'll come back to Raw in the
Yeah.
morning. We'll come back to
Yeah.
Raw in the morning.
Because,
But
yeah.
let's go to TNA Bound for Glory, which happened at a reasonable time that night. Or was it on Sunday?
It was last night. wasn't
It was
Yeah.
Sunday, yeah. We didn't have to, wake up and then look and see, hey, look, it's a wrestling match on. No, we had time, chill with family, get some food, church for the church people out there, and get some more wrestling in. So did anybody watch TNA Bound for Glory?
No, I seen some
No.
highlights.
Seen the clips.
Y'all seen?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Seen the clips, Nick.
So nobody watched.
I watched it.
Yeah.
You did? Oh.
I watched it. I
TNA
just
is
couldn't.
good.
TNA is what?
They are cooking.
Yeah,
They
could.
are.
They are.
This is a good card.
Yeah.
Very good cards, some good matches, some questionable decisions as well.
Yes.
To be honest with you, the biggest one was have Javon Evans and Leon Slater put on a hell of a show
Mm-hmm.
to have it end with the Dark State.
I'm for it.
That was
I'm
a damn
for it.
problem.
I like
I'm not
it.
for it. No,
like
it's
it.
not a good part. It's no.
The only
They
good
just
thing
lost-
is you can run it back. That's it.
Yeah, if you can run it back, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, they just lost the NXT tag titles.
Mhm.
And you don't go after the two dudes that you lost the titles to. You go after the two young dudes that just put it on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta protect them
That don't
both.
make no
Nick.
sense to me.
Gotta
make no
protect
sense
them
to me.
both.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't have had Javon winning the title, right? We didn't want
No.
that. And then you really don't want him to lose. So you gotta meet in the middle somehow, Nick.
Yeah, but having the Dark State come in there,
So you just feel like somebody else should have did outside of them.
yeah, somebody else,
I
another
feel that.
X Division person. I say that,
Gotcha. I get
but
you there.
not the Dark State when you got a whole nother beef over there with the four old guys wrestling with tables and ladders. Go beef on them.
That's like a wild statement to me right now. Like the Hardy Boys in the year of our Lord 2025 are the NXT tag team champions.
They're
The developmental
least-
brand, they have been wrestling almost as long as I have been alive, and they are the developmental brand champions. Like what?
They literally have
That's
5
right.
tag team champion belts on them right now. If I'm correct,
Yeah.
it's 5 of them.
5?
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
We'll
go
talk
on-
about belt collecting in a minute.
They're going
But-
to
We'll talk about But yeah, also Trick Williams lost his belt.
Dang.
Mike Santana now has the TNA World Championship. which is a
Well
good move.
deserved.
Mhm.
Well deserved. Good story. Shout out to Mike Santana. Since everybody didn't watch it, we can skip on. But what did y'all? Since I saw clips, what else did y'all notice about the show?
I saw the show. Well, some of the show. Let me not lie. Some of the show. I will say this, and I'll make it quick. I'm noticing something, and I could be off. But I think they being WWE and TKO, are really positioning now NXT as a separate company.
Mm.
Ooh.
Like I don't even think they're going to refer to it as I haven't heard them mention developmental or call ups in a long time. I could be wrong. I tend to watch wrestling with the sound down with music in my headphones, so I could be missing some things. But I think they are, especially with the not brand split, but with the streaming split. With NXT still being on Peacock and CW, I think they are positioning that as a completely separate company, and I think that's dope. I think that is really
Mhm.
dope.
Where I agree, they're doing a great
Yeah.
job, but I
Yeah.
still think they need a little more balance with the titles. Figure that shit out,
Agree there too.
cause yeah,
But
yeah,
shoot, this is giving TNA to some of the best looks they've had in years, man. Like,
yeah. They're also getting a new TV deal too.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I know we talked about it last show, but I still stand by it. I think TNA becomes the developmental. Like developmental. That, and I don't know if y'all watch Evolve on Tubi. That's a lot of wrestling, but like Evolve was like the JV. You know what I mean? Like they fresh out of the, I don't know what they call it, the power plant. No, that's WCW called the power plant. What they call it?
PC Performance Center.
Ain't like the
You see,
ring.
Performance center. Yeah,
I
they
think
fresh
so
out of
in the
the
too.
performance
performance
center.
center.
Yeah.
Like it's
PC.
crazy.
Ooh,
But yeah,
that's a lot of wrestling.
lot
All
of
right,
wrestling.
a
Before
lot
we
of
move on,
wrestling.
I got a question because
What
I'm
up?
looking at these match lengths,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
the TNA Bound for Glory, their card was 9 matches long.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And for those of y'all who watched it, did y'all feel like the pay-per-view dragged on? You feel like you got your you feel like it was worth your time is what I'm asking.
It was worth my time because the matches were worth my time. They were pretty
Bet.
good matches on that card.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh, it was like 12 hours and 8 hours, like I do with AEW, because all of them can have 50 matches on there and you stuck like glue watching them matches, but it was no like super lackluster matches or filler matches. It felt like it was
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah,
It
because
ran
I'm
well with
looking at
none.
the
It looked like it was about 2 hours with 9 matches.
Exactly.
yes, and so I'm looking at Crown Jewel. It was
Efficient.
5 matches long, about the same length of time. Like I just,
That's
I
Triple
like
H.
I
though.
said, I don't trust
That's
Triple
true.
H.
That's
That's
true.
true.
That's how he booked NXT. That's how Triple H booked NXT.
There was
Was
NXT
he
5 matches.
Yeah,
had 5 matches and it still be 2.5 hours long. I think the TNA pay per view felt like, and this is gonna sound blasphemous, but it felt like an old Vince WWE pay per view. 8 or 9 matches, but they flowed though. You had your matches
Yeah.
where you can kind of get in and get
Right.
out. The ones you kind of sit down a little bit, but then the ones you like the Hardy Boys and Dudley Boys, they had limitations, but they still got to their stuff. You know what I'm saying? You could tell they've been through a lot of tables in that match, but it still was worth watching though. You know what I mean? So yeah, it felt like an old WWE pay per view.
Tired of 50-year-old ass doing that shit.
It's over, but it's over now though. It's over.
They
It's
just
over
wrap it
now.
up.
Just wrap that shit up. But
Wrap it up.
let's move on to. I'm going to skip the other one, but I'm going to go back to WWE Raw in the morning.
Okay.
Phrasing.
But all right, so I think Andrew, you had the question, right? Or was it
I think I did.
Rico?
I said I had a
About
theory.
Rico had a
theory, yeah.
theory.
The third person.
All right, speak your speech.
Since they kicked out Seth, kind of older guy, I think they're gonna go with a younger guy, and I'm thinking Austin Theory.
Austin Theory.
Austin
What?
Theory. comes back in the Vision.
You got to explain. I want to understand your thought process.
Why him?
Yeah.
Well, I believe Triple H is very high on Austin Theory. Could be wrong, but I know he sees potential in him. He has the look of the model superstar. I don't know why they split up him and Grayson Waller. You know, they just split up and he was gone, just like gone. So usually when they try to bring somebody back, repackage them, try to make them a big deal, this slides him right in. I could be wrong, but that's who I feel like would be their new guy if they brought somebody in.
I like it.
Okay.
He needs something. He needs something. Huh.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
two ideas. I have two
What you-
ideas.
What you got, Jill?
I don't think it's a young person though. I
Okay.
think you find a way to, because LA Knight was hanging around this story.
Mm-hmm.
It could be LA Knight
Okay.
because he hasn't been healed in this run yet, right? No, he hasn't been.
Yeah.
But he needs something to kind of take him to another level because I think the LA Knight thing is peaked, right? That is probably peaked to me.
Yeah.
Him, and I know y'all gonna laugh. Nick was already waiting on it, but wouldn't it be perfect to put?
I know he ain't finna say it. I know he's not
You
finna say
bet
it.
not.
If it would
No.
be perfect, okay.
I know he's not finna say
go
it,
ahead,
Jill.
go
I gotta
ahead,
hear
go
it.
ahead,
I gotta
go
hear
ahead.
it.
Put Punk back with Heyman.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
It makes sense.
But with Bronson and Braun though, like in a faction.
Because it looked like now we early in the story, right? But it looked
Okay.
like Paul Heyman was shocked, like he didn't know what was going on.
Mhm.
So are they going back to how they did? Remember when when Solo took over the Bloodline and he was like had Paul Heyman in the corner, he was scared for his life and all that. They could go back to something along those lines, and Punk has to save the day and save his friend. Or Punk just joins the group.
Heel Punk.
We haven't had heel Punk in I don't know how long. They need top tier
Heels.
because you just turned Seth Rollins face. Like we know, so now it's Drew McIntyre, Braun, and Bronson Reed. They're a group.
That's
Who are
it.
the other major heels right now?
Solo.
You. It's
Solo. I don't know who on Raw. Who is the
That's
top
right.
heel on Raw? It was Seth, right?
Mhm.
Seth and the Vic, they were top heel.
You just turned Seth face.
What if?
Where Finn Balor at, man?
Who?
That's a good question.
Where's who?
That's a great
Finn
question.
Balor.
Finn.
That's
Where Finn Balor at?
That's a good question.
But
I
What
feel
if?
like he would fit with them better than Judgment Day at this point.
The
Isn't he
fact that
asleep?
Judgment Day is still a thing is crazy.
Hey,
They still the tag champions is crazy too.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it's to me, that's just be Dirty Dom, man. Let him run around and be Dirty Dom. Like
Yeah, I think they're waiting on Liv Morgan to come back before that completely just implodes.
okay,
That's it.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, who are the heels on Raw right now, other than
Rusev.
oof,
yeah, you can throw him in there. You can throw him in
oof.
there.
It's not
What if
many.
It's
Yeah,
not
it's
many
not.
at all.
Not
You
at all.
need some top tier guys.
I don't know.
Top tier heels?
Or
I
is
don't
Punk
know.
gonna be the one to come to save Seth?
Oh, God.
No, I don't think.
Because who's
No,
gonna
I
save?
say
Who's
that.
gonna help Seth right now?
Punk the number one contender though. I think
Yeah.
I do feel like Punk is gonna win next time they battle though. I do feel like he's gonna win.
That's shit. That's gonna be what?
Maybe Survivor Series.
Nah.
You don't think that's on?
Yeah, I see it.
They get who? But you gotta. I mean, we getting ahead of ourselves. But you gotta have a War Games match.
You
I
do.
feel like Seth is gonna be in that match.
In the War Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna
What
be
about
him, and it's gonna be
how
him, maybe Roman.
on the same team?
Yeah, I mean, like, even though they, beefing, they gonna, how the common goals of, oh, we gotta stop the main force of evil and whatnot. That might happen. So I would say Seth and Roman. The IWC can talk about some Dean's coming back, which that's not happening. If he can't
Who?
bleed, Dean, John Moxley, whatever you
Oh
want to call him.
no.
They keep saying
Hell,
he's coming back. Look, if he can't bleed, he's not coming back.
he's not coming back to WWE. Like
Nah, he
they're
not.
not letting him do 75% of the shit he's doing.
He not. He not
Not
coming
even
back.
75, like 85.
Yeah,
Like,
they're not letting him do any of that crap.
dang, who could? I know Braun and Bronson are gonna be in the War Games match. Dang, who else can be in that?
Is Saturday Night Main Event before Survivor Series?
Yes.
There
I
is
think
one
November
before.
1st.
Yeah.
In Utah, it is. Okay.
That's tough.
Survivor Series come on at 3:30 Pacific.
Where's it gonna be at?
Yeah, where they finna be at?
San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
So we got a while.
It's
for we get
5:30 there.
Yeah.
6:30 there. Yeah.
It's what's his name? Jacob Fatu face, right? He not here no more, right?
Yeah, he
Uh,
faced.
Yeah, because him and Drew are beefing right now, and
What?
They cooled him off too. They cooled Jacob off too.
See, I don't get it. Why do they do that? Like, people will have so much momentum and they don't pull the trigger. Like it happened with LA Knight. We just watched it with Jacob Fatu. Cody essentially is a victim of that as well. Like,
Yeah.
why? Like, I don't feel like that's long-term storytelling. I feel like that's something else. I feel like that's
Oh,
poor
man.
decision making.
Correct. It very much is.
Welcome back, D.
How was your nap?
Okay.
It was a good nap. I had a good dream. Dirty Dom was world heavyweight champion.
Dirty Dog.
Sounds about right.
Ooh. Is he considered a heel now?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
always
Maybe
I don't know
he
what
gets
he
exiled
is.
out of Judgment Day and he joins Paul Heyman. He don't really need it, but I don't know. I'm just talking.
Man, you know how much
You
heat
don't
he'll get
need
if he
it,
joins
but that'd
Heyman?
be interesting though.
It
Yeah.
would.
I mean, as y'all talked about heels, I really don't know how many heels Raw has that on the single side. It's not that many tag teams that are not injured. There's a lot of holes that need to be filled.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reshuffle
for
going.
certain
It's a
positions.
reshuffle going on. Which is
Yeah, it's
good.
real. Yeah, I can say that definitely for sure.
Are we seeing Jay go heel?
I was gonna ask that too. One of the Usos. One of them need to be heel. It needs to be Jay.
It
Jay
has
or
to
Jimmy.
See it.
for Jimmy to have a future. It's got to be Jay.
I
What
was
if Jimmy?
gonna ask too, like with the way it's going, y'all think we gonna get Uso versus Uso again?
I hope
they
not,
never
but
did that right.
I
I
hope
could see it. I could see it.
Yeah,
But what
they
if
did.
Jimmy joins the division? Because he needs something to do. He really does.
who?
Jimmy, he needs something to do.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because
I
that
think
match,
Jimmy needs to go out the Soto title.
he does. Yeah.
I think there needs to be a situation where Jay tries to tell him, listen, I know how it's levels to this, how Roman got there, how he got there. It's time for you to go get yours type situation.
Mm.
That's what I think it needs to happen. How it's going to happen?
What
I have
title
say
does
no
so.
idea.
Solo have? I'm
Huh?
tripping.
US.
No,
I think.
he said a solo title, not
Oh.
solo
Solo title.
I always thought you said Solo had a title. I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
what
he
about
don't.
this?
No, he
What?
lost.
Oh, it's Sami Zayn.
Yeah,
Sami
Sammy.
Zayn has the U.S. title.
Yeah. Okay.
Dirty Dom has the Intercontinental title.
Yep.
He can get the NXT North American title.
Yeah, he can go to NXT. Yeah, he can go. Might as well.
Damn.
He can go take it out. He can go get the world heavyweight
Yeah,
title.
he could beat Ricky Saints. I wouldn't
Yeah,
be mad.
he can go beat Ricky. Yeah.
See,
There's options. There's options there. Okay.
Charlotte went back and won the NXT title.
He
Mhm.
did.
Becky did.
Yeah.
A lot of people did. Ain't not a bad idea.
Maybe he can
Have
just
him
get
go
the
back win
NXT,
NXT.
the heavyweight joint. Let me not just put him that low. NXT champion.
That's not a bad idea, but yeah. All right. It's sad to say, in between all this wrestling that was going on, WWE decided late at night, like they were going to Waffle House or something, to release some people.
Yeah.
One of them people was Wes Lee. That was the biggest name on that list. And I think somebody else was, I don't think his contract was renewed. But what I
Ridge
saw, it was
Holland.
Ridge Holland. Yeah.
Mm.
So what do you guys think? What you guys think?
Kind of a
Ready to have me
shocker.
go,
I
Nick?
mean,
I'm not the
West
guy for this. I'll let y'all handle this. I'm not the guy for
James?
Releasing Wesley, he got potential, so he can really go anywhere and shine a little bit. That was kind of a shocker because him and Javon put on a good matches. Rich Holland, I could have swore I saw him in Evolve. So if they didn't
He
renew his
probably
contract, if they didn't renew his contract
Hey.
in the open, okay.
Yeah. Rich went from NXT to the main roster, back to NXT to Evolve.
Mm.
That's good.
Damn, how you get
That's
demoted
crazy.
twice?
Twice.
I think
Rico,
once
any
he hurt Big
thoughts?
E, I think once he hurt Big E, he was never gonna ascend to a certain level. I kind of see that. No thoughts really. I mean, WWE, they have so many wrestlers, man. Like we just mentioned Evolve, we got NXT. It's people gotta come and go, man. You can't bring people up. At some point, some people gotta go. It's just part of the business, man. It's coming
Yeah.
from TKO spokesman.
My boy, the
Yeah,
shareholder.
everybody. The shareholder of TKO, Rico.
Rico typed up the letter.
Pray you don't get rich. Pray you don't get rich.
That's
Oh,
still
man.
But
I think with this TNA partnership, I think we'll see Wesley pop back up in TNA with the rest of the Rascals. And I think they'll probably act like that heel turn just didn't happen. Like just brush past it like you do everything else. I think Wesley, he'll be fine. Everybody else that I've seen that they are releasing or not renewing contracts, like they were people who weren't, I won't say weren't progressing. I won't say that. But they were people who were like in the ID program, people who were on Evolve. Like they were, like, I don't think they were people that they really planned to do anything with anyway. Like Rico just said, like some people got to go at some point. Don't hold on to people if you know you're not going to use them.
right. Also, what you just said with the WWE ID situation, it just feels like they just made that for nothing. Because you just released it to everybody.
I think that Roger Jackson thing kind of was a catalyst for some of this. Roger Jackson.
Yeah.
Rampage.
Did you see that, Neek?
Oh, yeah. He need to be in jail.
Their promotion was an ID promotion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That school was affiliated, and then like after that happened, I believe WWE cut ties almost immediately.
Yeah, that was right.
It was Rikishi school at that.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Even worse. Yeah. That guy belongs in jail.
Diss tracks and shit.
Boy.
Let's move on.
Okay. All right.
Nah, Jeff, what hill you gonna die on, Jeff?
Let's go. What?
What you say, Jay?
You said you had something to say, but you was gonna die on it or something like that.
It's all good. It's all good. Just
okay.
I will say for Rikishi's sons to be so prominent in WWE, it seems like he hate the company at this point. The way he talk about them.
I think it might be something to that.
It's funny you say that, Rico, because I'm thinking about that too. A lot of people, they be in the company, then once they leave, they're like, man, it's so terrible back there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those guys, a lot of those older wrestlers, they look at it, especially when they look back on their careers, they hold like a resentment type thing to where they could have been air quotes like a top guy or whatever, like the main guy, whatever. And they look at the people. You you hear them on podcasts. Certain guys, not all, but you hear certain guys on podcasts. They never have anything positive to say about the current product. And when I see somebody like that, that lets me know, like you're kind of upset that this didn't go the way your career didn't go the way you wanted it to go. That's what that says to me.
Kind of like Bob Ray Dudley.
No,
Yeah.
I think Bubba's up there though. Like that's one of the greatest tag teams ever. Dude. You don't think so? I'm a Bubba Ray guy.
But he still hates everything.
Okay.
I think just him being old.
That, and I think it's a part of his shtick too. I think it's a part of his, like, I'm talking about guys who legitimately seem like they are scorned by the business. Like Bubba is still actively taking part in it. He's just playing almost like a role, it seems like.
Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Like Bubba just seemed like somebody that's stuck in his ways, but still very much like, at least at the barest minimum, likes the company. Whereas Rikishi, on the other hand, he don't really like nothing.
Right.
But from what I have heard, though, as far as his sons go in the company, at least with the Usos, it was always that like Umaga was the one who helped them the most, not Rikishi. So I think this is just purely speculation. I think that has something to do with why he act the way he act.
Because I mean, all three of his sons are prominent in WWE, and like I be like the way he talk, like why are they on TV? You would think they would retaliate against it, but they don't. Yeah. Solo still good.
He's not their connection, you would think.
Shit.
It was Umaga who helped put them on, not Rikishi.
I can see that.
And he's the only one with that now front of mind, right? He's the only one with a comedic gimmick too. I wonder sometimes, does he look at that like he feels that as a slight?
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point.
Because he's known as being the big dude that can dance but wearing a thong in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and when he tried to be serious, it didn't work out.
He did not. Yeah. Did he run over somebody for the Rock or something like that?
I did it for the Rock.
I did it for the Rock.
Hey, but the Too Cool was over though. Like they had the crowd. You know how we talk about crowd react? They had the crowd reacting like every minute.
They did.
But they didn't win the title either.
So look at the family. Look at the family tree, and he's Too Cool. But Umaga, before he passed, was a championship contender. You look at his sons. You look at, of course, Roman. Then you look at Solo. You look at everybody. Like everybody.
Even Yokozuna.
Come on, man.
He was a big dude, but he was taken seriously.
Yeah.
But not him.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it now, Andrew.
Yeah.
I can see the hate, man.
It's a good theory.
The hate.
Yeah.
Okay, the hate. Hate you, negative.
Speaking of pointless hating.
Here we go.
James.
What's up?
What are you pointless hating on today?
This ain't pointless. This is needed hate, mandatory hate. I couldn't wait to get this off. But before I do this, I need Mr. Macho Man Neek to guarantee he will not mute me during this segment of me getting this hate
Ain't
off.
no guarantees.
You gotta let him get it off. You gotta let him get it off now. You gotta let him get it off.
Wait, I don't know why I went to Rico again. This makes my head hurt.
I don't know why I feel like what? Why am I on camera?
Right.
Yeah, let's go to James. All right, James. You can speak your stuff now.
This hate is needed. Hardy Boys. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Y'all go to TNA, win the tag titles there. Okay, cool. Then y'all decide to go to NXT and take them titles off Dark State. For what? What was the reason? It was not needed. You didn't have to go down there and do that. So look, Hardy's, Jeff, you're no longer invited to the cookout. Matt, I don't know if you was ever invited, but just off affiliation, you can't come. I need y'all to go back to NXT. Give Dark State their rematch. Give them their titles back. Then go back to TNA. Go fight the System or something. The Rascals, whoever. Give them their title back. At the end of that match, Jeff, take off your boots and your fishnets and leave them in the ring. Matt, take off your boots, leave your little cloak, coat, whatever, leave it in the ring. Edge and Christian brood was better than y'all's. They was the better brood. On top of that, after you leave that ring, you might want to go on a retirement run. Just well, maybe 5 matches or something. But do that. I'm about to get muted, y'all.
My thing is, like, you saw him counting down. Why you didn't talk faster?
He said, I'm finna get rid of y'all.
Now, I have my reserves on the Hardys winning the titles. I think it's not a good idea. It makes your tag team look. I mean, the tag team division already looks weak on NXT anyway. So giving it to them is kind of like, damn, okay, here, collect this belt. But to say that they're going to retirement run, put the fishnets up, not invited to the cookout, all those list of things are going to get you muted there, sir. All those things. So, James, are you ready to come back? You sure? Positive.
Let the man back, dog.
Okay, James, you're back.
I'm probably about to get muted again, but I got to get this off. Hardys. You are now, it ain't over. Hardys, you are now deleted from one of the greatest tag matches of all time, SummerSlam TLC match. It was Edge and Christian versus the Dudleys versus, I don't know who the third team was. I think it was the Hollies or something like that. But that's over.
Bob Holly and Crash Holly?
Yep, them two. They was in a TLC match. I don't even know who that third team was.
Oh my goodness.
It was just them.
The third team was the Hardys.
Nah.
He's trying to say they weren't there.
They weren't there.
Oh my God.
They was not there. Could have been Judgment Day for all I care. I think it was a Judgment Day too. I don't know. But anyway, that's all the hate I got for them, because that was not needed at all. Back to you, Neek.
One part of me just wants to mute your mic for the rest of the night, but I'm not going to do it this time because it's time for us to go over another particular subject that needs to be going over. Now, we all love Mercedes Moné on this pod. We do. One of the top 3, maybe top 2 black women wrestlers of all time.
Period. No,
What?
top.
Period. What?
Period.
Huh? What?
He's top 3, period.
Top 3. Top 3 all time.
Period. Women's wrestlers of all time. To me.
Period. Women. You got a point. Yeah, point there. Yeah. Point made. Point made. But this lady has 10 belts currently. 10 belts across 10 different promotions. With that being said, we're going to start with Rico. Do you think belt collecting is too much? Do you think it should go away? How do you feel about belt collecting?
I think it should, because when you're the champion of promotions nobody knows about, to me, it doesn't seem as important. I mean, I couldn't tell you none of the promotions she's the champion of, but I feel like when she left WWE, she was hell bent to like prove she was bigger than them and she didn't need them. So I can see and understand why she's doing it, but it kind of devalues it. Like when you're the champions of, like, do any of y'all know the company she's the champion of?
I know
I don't
what.
know.
Man, I saw her
Nobody.
pull up at somewhere at a gym, like a basketball gym,
I see
and hop
it.
out the car. I said, "What are we doing here, man?"
So in that aspect, it kind of devalues it, man. Because I mean, what, like you said, Jeff just said she was in a gym, man. Come on, man. She better than that, man. I feel like what she's doing now is kind of beneath her, man. Like
Yeah.
this is beneath her. This is so beneath
I
her.
agree.
All right, Andrea, what you got?
So what Rico just said is the reason why I suggested we talk about this, because that was my first thought. Like, I don't know none of these promotions, but like the thing is, you could Google, you could look into them, you know, like if you're really interested. But the thing is like, are you really interested? Like I said, I can only name two, and that's one of them is a CMLL women's title, which how she end up down there, you know? And then like what, like maybe I'm thinking in terms of story and like how it makes sense, but like what is she doing there? And then the other one that I could think of was Body Slam Pro Wrestling. And
I'm
the only
sorry,
reason
what?
Is that the one she was at the gym? Body Slam
that's
Pro
literally
Wrestling?
it might be, I think so. And I kid you not, that's literally the name of the company, Body Slam Pro Wrestling. And the only reason I know this is because somebody on Twitter made a similar point to Rico, and they responded with like, well, we feel like she elevated us, like we sold some extra tickets.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay.
But is it that way for the 9 other titles? And then too, and maybe this is a consequence of being like a WWE fan. My thought process now is like, you can't keep 10 belts forever. So is she gonna vacate them?
Yeah.
Is somebody gonna beat her? And like, how does she drop the titles without looking weak?
Gotta be what, 10
Like,
losses, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Like
10 losses across 10 different promotions. That's she might be booking herself into a corner. I'm proud of her. Good for you, but 10 belts all at once?
10 belts. That ties Ultimo Dragon.
She got to get one more. She got to break the tie. Like if we here, you got to go ahead and go do it now. Like you got to figure it out. Go come down here to the fairgrounds. After Wyoming whoop ass, you know what I'm saying? Get the Nashville Championship Wrestling title and call it a day.
At the fairgrounds.
You might as well come get the Memphis shot, Neat.
Come on, like go.
Might as well get the Memphis shot.
Might as well.
You do raise a good question though, Andrea. How does she
lose
those titles? Like, because if for their promotion to say maybe she got on their boost that night, but she's not that regularly defending it.
Right.
Yep.
So I mean, I don't know.
And she's not gonna if she just vacates the title, how does that help any of the young talent if she just vacates the title? And she's not gonna lose 10 belts. Like that's just not gonna happen.
Well, currently she's going for 11th this weekend.
She winning it.
On the 19th, she's going for the WPW Women's Championship on Sunday, October 19th.
WPW. Okay.
Where is that at?
She can't even go after like the WOW Championship, the Women of Wrestling Championship. Like she couldn't even go after that one. That's an actual company. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's true. But
Winnipeg Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, she's on the Canada.
And that's no disrespect to these other companies, right? Like I get it. Getting Mercedes Moné to pull up to your event will help you sell some extra tickets for that event. And having her walk around with your championship, I can see that helping you all with some brand exposure. But man, I miss her at WWE.
I do too. They need her.
Who is she fighting for these
Oh,
titles?
boy.
The fact that
That's a good
AEW
question, James.
Who is
Yeah,
she
who
fighting for these
knows?
titles?
Us. She
Us.
wrestled us.
Us.
She wrestled us. One by
Has she broken Jade record yet? Because I'm sure that's what they wanted her to do. Has she broken that one yet?
The TNT belt.
Yeah, the
belt.
TBS.
She had it over
Has she broken the
500
record?
days.
Probably has.
I don't know she had over 500 days. That's all I know for the TBS title.
Can we
Yeah,
skip
Jade had
ahead
it
to her versus Athena? Can we just skip ahead to that? Like, and just make
In
that
a high
happen?
stakes match. In a high
Like, they-
stakes match,
They
yeah.
haven't made that happen yet, and I'm just.
So who beats her for the TBS title?
Athena?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Athena.
Athena.
Okay.
She got to
I
get
just
rid
got
of
an
that
idea.
ROH title first.
Has she broke Jade record yet, Andrea?
No, not yet.
What? How much longer she got?
Let's just get rid of that.
Oh well, maybe she getting close because Jade had it for 508. As of on Wikipedia right now, it says Mercedes has had it for 505. So she'll beat it in a couple days if this. When was this last updated?
So she'll beat it on Collision this week.
Yep.
Oh, this was updated on October 6th. So she beat Jade so far.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
They'll make so then on Dynamite they'll bring it up. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I got an idea how she can lose all the titles.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Let's
What
She
you
hear
has
it.
get?
to
Let's
fight
get it.
somebody in a winner take all match. That's the only way.
So
that
somebody else
person
gets
gonna
the 10
lose?
titles.
Yeah, yeah.
So we right back into the same spot. Okay. All right.
Just start passing them around.
Oh boy.
And that person to vacate them, Jones? And that person to vacate them?
Possibly. She's like, hey, look, I don't even want these for real.
Yeah.
Every promotion, come get your belt.
And on that note,
All right. Final thoughts, everybody. What do you got for us, Jeffrey?
I got nothing after this 10 belt shit. You know what I always say, man. Just text the people on your phone and tell them about what we got going on. That's it. That's it.
Negative one? What you got?
On a positive note, just be kind to people. Never know what people are going through.
That's true.
Rico, got any fatherly advice for us?
No advice, but after the Street Profits tried and failed again, it's time to go and pull the trigger on this split.
Yeah.
They're consistently losing. Go on, pull the trigger, man. Let us get Montez single star, man. Let's go and get it cracking.
But at least they got their music back.
So that mean they ain't gonna split now. They got the reason.
Probably.
That's the
They gotta-
crazy part.
If
Y'all
they had a
can-
red
The
cup,
whole thing.
they gotta bring the red cups back too, huh?
They do.
I ain't see that. But they gotta bring it back if it's officially back.
Yeah.
All right.
You thinking an
Andrea,
ideal,
what you got?
I was gonna ask, like, you think in an ideal world, if the Street Profits were to split, do you think either one of them would be the ideal heel to face Cody?
I can see Montez being.
I can see Ford doing it, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't believe in Dawkins?
Y'all don't
I
believe in
do.
Dawkins. That's
I do,
wow.
but I believe in Dawkins, but I believe they will put on the Ford and Cody, and that's just their style. They'll put on a better match, just like Evans and Slater. Just their style together. I feel like it'll be a better match instead of Dawkins just powerhouse and Cody throughout the entire match, and Cody hit a couple Cody cutters and it's over.
Might have a point. Might. But I don't like the doubt the Dawkins though. That's kind of wild. Andrea, what you got? Your final thoughts.
Use your common sense. That's it.
What inspired this? I got to hear this because it's got to be something inspired behind this.
No, nothing
Is it because you live in Florida?
No, nothing specific. I'm just saying I get tired of people just You just gotta be smart. It's easier said than done, but use your brain. Please. Like all of it.
Right.
Think before you speak. Think before you do stuff. Use your critical thinking skills. Read something sometimes other than your Twitter timeline. Have some empathy and use your common sense. Be an asshole.
There we go.
Yes.
Not all the time.
Not all the time though. Yeah. I agree with some of this stuff.
What that one man say? Use your common sense. I don't want to say his name because I don't know if we, saying his name out here on here.
No, that was the first thing that came up where Adria said that. I immediately thought of him. I immediately thought of him.
I what's his name?
Hey,
use your common sense.
His music still get played now, nigga.
That's still the funny part about it. As for me,
oh boy, come on.
Jeffrey.
Come on.
So I remember some years back when a certain team was 13-0 and howled the hog and run into the street lights and doing whatever they wanted to do. And then one circular event happened, and then since that thing happened, it's been downhill. Do you remember that, Jeffrey?
I remember.
Remember that?
Come on. Yeah.
That's all I wanted to ask you. Did you remember that?
I remember.
So I'm just going to put this proclamation out.
Yeah.
If Miami wins the ACC title,
y'all should,
and achieves a part into the playoffs,
y'all should.
I promise you, Jeff, just to you, I promise you, I'll be more obnoxious, more overbearing.
Goodness.
Just letting you know that.
Enhance.
Now, if we don't, I'm still gonna be obnoxious.
Just know.
Because what? We beat y'all.
Just know. One thing about them tables.
They always turn.
Just one thing about them tables.
That's why I never get too high. And that's why I say if. That's why I say if.
Always.
That's why I'm an if guy, not a promise.
You
But anywho, ladies and gentlemen, we enjoyed having you listen to us, and we love for you to tell your people about this little podcast about wrestling and everything in between, because we talk about it all sometimes.
Yes, sir.
We might talk about mental health. We might talk about candy. And we also may talk about how the Seminoles have won the ACC game in over a year. And we might talk about that. But lo and behold, here at 808s and Chair Shots, we love us some wrestling. The square circle. All the theatrics. So tell your friends about 808s and Chair Shots. We're here for you on Twitter and TikTok, better known as 808s Chair Shots. 808s and Chair Shots on Facebook and IG. And like Jeff always says, Jeffrey,
please stop throwing chairs.
But tell the Seminoles to throw hands next time. They might win that. Peace.